What's up, YouTube? Another day, another temple building session. Sorry, I've already started this temple run before I started the stream. I am to the point now in the temple where I am working on the smithy golem chain. I'm working on getting the second, doing the first like Russian tech to get the smithy golem chain in. So I need locks so I can sustain the two parallel chains I have running right now. I'll show you guys when I get back to the little temple planner thing. When I go back to close this temple. Also trying not to play as aggressively as I could be. My computer's been crashing here and there when I run the temple lately. Not sure what's going on with that. I think it's something wrong with my computer. So I'm just playing a little bit carefully, watching my CPU ping or whatever it is. Generator. I have 2 locks right now, exactly what I need to sustain my next temple run. Not enough locks though. Okay, so the way we're going to get the next golem works in this location is going to be, I need an armory, smithy here, let all of this destabilize, then go armory, alch, armory, smithy again, get that last, then go smithy here as well for that last golem works there, and then let all of that destabilize, and then Roman road to get this last little leg, this little corner section in here of golem smithy chain. Then we do another like Russian tech with the 2 parallel chains here, and then we that's the end of the golem smithy chain. We go into I think it's like armory here, alchemy lab, thaumaturge, corruption chamber, thaumaturge, corruption chamber, thaumaturge, or something like that. I think it's actually this location, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. But in the meantime, what I really need is to start dropping more locks, because for this next part of the chain, I need to consistently get 2 locks every run. So we got the armory. That's very good. Put this in. Sure, another generator. Okay, we lock this armory and this golem works. And hope that we get at least 2 lock drops in this next run, because we need it. Hey, we got 1 lock. Early in the run, that's always nice. At the very least, it would be nice to get 1 more. But obviously I want to get as many as I possibly can. Temple's kind of sort of starting to drop divines, dropping like 3 or 4 divines per temple. It's the wrong medallion. Come on, just give me one more lock. That's all I ask. But I'm greedy. I'll get the one and say, okay, one more. Just give me all the locks. That's all I ask for. That's a lock. Let's go. That was like my minimum quota for locks. I'll probably call it here. So we've got this locked, this locked. We go ahead and close. Honestly, it's fine if we lose the corner. Golem works. But we did not get what we needed, which was a smithy. So I'll pop that down. Okay, do the same thing, lock that one, and lock that one. And hope that on the next run, we get a smithy. And we're gonna hope we get at least 2 locks again. That's a lock. Let's go. Another early one. Oh, I think that was another lock. Yes, let's go. 2 already. If I could get 2 more, then I would actually feel comfortable. Ooh, reroll's nice. If I get any more locks, I'll start ditching some of the. I'll ditch like the generator room card and the level up medallion. Don't have a huge need for those right now. It's all about the locks right now. Garrison room card. That's a divine. That's 2 divines. Let's see, in the last 2 temple runs, I've gotten 13 divines. That's not bad. Temple's slowly starting to ramp in terms of the loot. I only got 2 locks that time. So we've got locked and locked. So now we're looking for a smithy. So we'll reroll. And we got a smithy. So we can go smithy there. Let me think about this for a second. If if I lock this room and this room, and I don't place the golem here, this cannot be deleted. Right? Or can it? Because then there's technically a loop that comes around this way. Ideally, I would lock all 3 of these rooms. If I do place the golem here, and I lock this room and this room, then we've got a path that goes this way and a path that goes this way. I think I've got to lock this room and this room. If I just lock these 2 right now, then the temple destabilizes. This room can't be deleted. And this room can be deleted. Right? I need to pull up that guy's video. It's been a while since I've done this part of the chain. Okay, I guess that makes more sense. I've got to lock the 2 smithies. So I will place this, and we're going to lock this smithy and this one. And then we're going to level up I guess just the next garrison in line. Because garrisons can drop good room cards. And then we'll put down generator. And sure, spy master. Garrison. This can't be placed. So we'll go ahead and run it. I'm a little bit confused. I think this Golem Works can be deleted in this setup. It's like 50-50 between these two. Because if all of this stuff stays, this one can be deleted. Let's try it. Let's see what happens. What's the worst that could happen, right? we need locks bad right now. This stretch of temple rooms that I'm working on right now, this golem smithy chain, specifically like the top part of the golem smithy chain, is in my opinion the most stressful part of building the Giga temple. Especially when you get to the second corner of the golem smithy chain. You need like 3 locks to sustain it. And if you don't get the room cards that you need right away, you can put yourself in a pretty bad spot. I think at one point last time I was building it, I ended up losing some progress. Another garrison. Keep getting garrison room cards. Alright, we got 2 locks. That's good. Could get 1 more would be nice. Oh, 1 more lock. This is the last Spy Master room. Just give me 1 lock. Maybe a lock in this room? Alright. None of the other rooms are leveled up enough to make a difference, so I'm gonna bail here. And moment of truth. Oh, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. That could not have gone better. So now for the next part of the chain, we need a we need an armory again. So we'll go armory. So we'll create a, well, can we place the golem works down now? So we can't place the golem works now. So what we're gonna do to get the next one in line is we're gonna create alchemy lab, or armory, alchemy lab, armory, smithy, and then pop the golem works in the middle. For some reason, the Sulo planner, if you guys have used that Sulo planner tool, will not let you place that golem works there, but when you do it in game, it works. So once you have this part of the chain, armory here, alchemy lab, armory, smithy, golem works, and it'll let you do that. Then you lock these 2 rooms, these 3 will be deleted, and then you have a smithy here, so you go armory, smithy, golem works? Is that how that works? Let me... Oh, that's right. Okay. We'll cover that part when we get to it, but when you actually get this golem works in, you'll have a smithy here, and you need to let the smithy and armory destabilize. And these rooms to get deleted. So then you have just smithy golem here. Let's see. You keep the alchemy lab. Okay, it's kind of tricky. It's kind of tricky. But I've got it. I've got it down. So, like I said, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. But for now, we only need 1 lock. So this is a chance for me to save up some locks for the next tough piece of this build. A smithy room card. That's gonna come in handy. A reroll medallion, that'll come in handy too. Need some locks though. What else do I have? Generator, I really don't need. Really don't need that right now. Okay, we got a lock. Very nice. Armory, huh? Armory is precisely what I need right now. I need armory, then alchemy lab. I'm gonna keep going, see if I get a lock. And if I do, I honestly, maybe I'll get rid of the re-roll medallion. I really don't like to get rid of those, but locks are just so important that even though I am like getting all the room cards I need right now, I don't know, I still would rather have locks. Okay, but this is the last room that would probably drop one. Okay. Let's bail. End of the chain's locked. So we close the temple. And we put an armory down. Let me actually see if I re-roll now. Okay. So, armory. Put the generator down. Sure, commander. Smithy there. And then we lock this armory. We run the temple. Let's hope we get some more locks. Or an alchemy lab room card, that would be nice too. But locks, first and foremost, the most important piece here. Early lock. Love to see it. Something's still alive in here. Alright, we're up to 3 locks. This is good news. Getting a 4th one would be really nice right now. That would give me some peace of mind going into the next part of the build. A reroll. Do we just call it there? I think we just call it there, right? I mean, another lock would be nice. If I get another lock, I'll just complete the next couple of rooms. If I get another lock, I'll replace the reroll. Just because, like I was saying before, locks are so important for this part of the build. Ooh. My CPU was straining for a second there. Hey, look at that. Big sale. 1,500 divines. With that, I might be able to buy myself a new amulet. The frame rate is, yeah, good question. Frame rate's a little bit better with this build compared to Cast on Crit Comet. I have an Oracle, Cast on Crit Comet Oracle that drops like crazy amounts of comets, and the frame rate's a little bit better on this build. It's not as GPU intensive as the Comet setup. It's also a little bit easier to see, which is nice. I'm gonna go, well, let me close this. Okay, we got the Alchemy Lab, Armory, Smithy, Golem Works. That was nice. That was very nice. Nice turn. Yeah, I really like the Cast on Crit Comet builds, but after a while it's like, man, the frame rate is starts to give me a headache after a while. It's hard to play, it's hard to see. It's flashy and looks cool, but it's just a little too much. So I like this build a lot for that reason, because it's kind of the same or similar play style, but definitely not as eye cancery. Okay, so at this point in the build, I lock, it's kind of weird, I lock that room and this room so that on the next temple run, these two rooms will get deleted, and then I can build out the armory, smithy, golem, and then drop a smithy in between. Let those get deleted. Yep, that's the plan. But before we do that, I'm gonna go grab my profits. Big sale. That's a lot of divines. This is one annoying thing about playing on controller, is you have to grab each stack of divines one at a time. Okay. Should I tweak my build? There's definitely one improvement I can make to the build, and that is to swap Diala's Desire with a second bone cage. If I can get 2 bone cages on cast on crit, my clear will improve greatly. But as I mentioned in my build guide, the reason I have Diala's Desire in here is for the reduction in spirit requirements for cast on crit. 20k divines. Ange can hold 20k divines? I was wondering what's the limit, because I know she can only hold like 5 tabs worth of divines, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, I could imagine that would take forever. So in order to get some more spirit onto the build, I can try to grab efficient inscriptions. Let me actually just test real quick and see how much spirit that saves me. $13 spirit. That actually does it. I don't even need to put Diala's Desire and Blink. Interesting. Ange turns red after 15k. Oh, gotcha. So anything like if you fill her up 5 pages or more in a single sale, then you can't sell anything else. That makes sense. So you can sell things for more than 5 pages worth of divines, but then you can't sell anything after that until you clear them out. What 3 points can I put into efficient inscriptions to make this work? I can get 1, 2. So 1 there, 1 there. I need royal. It's like I just need 1 more point from somewhere else. I've got an idea. I'm gonna make this work. Okay, let me pull those out. Pull that out. And a couple of these. And then what I'm gonna do is grab, I'm gonna come around the outside. Damage, 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 damage. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna get rid of that one, that one, that one, that one, that one, and that one. It's definitely a damage loss. Now we can spec back into 1, 2, 3, 4. But the damage loss is really only coming from decrease in cast speed, which I actually don't care that much about. Yeah, it's a little slower to get Bone Storm up, but that's not that big of a deal. So overall, like this is, how many points am I losing here? 10, 26% damage. And this is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. That's almost the same amount of damage. It's just the loss in cast speed. I think this is better actually. And then now I can get efficient inscriptions. Oh wait, I still need to grab these back. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I only saved 1 point there. Now if I do this and pull that out, hey, we did it. That's annoying. The damage loss is kind of annoying, but it's insane how much benefit you get from crit bonus. Because I lost 45% critical damage bonus by doing this. Should swap. Do this that way. One 959. One 977. Okay. This is still at 320. If I put this on, let's go back to temple. Ah, that is a big loss. I was at 3.1 million, now I'm at 2.8 million. But for clear, I think having a second bone cage in there is going to be really nice. I should already have one, yeah. Okay, we're going to try this for a little bit. I think this is going to feel better having 2 bone cages in here. Okay, so we've got these 2 rooms locked. We can go ahead and run the temple. That's a lot more bone cages. That actually does feel better for clear. Okay, we got a lock. Okay, I have 2 locks currently. This is good. This is good news. I'm gonna need to sustain at least 2 locks for like the next few turns at a minimum. Two reroll medallions is pretty good. That's pretty nice. Need locks though. Come on, give me locks. Come on, RNGesus. Corruption chamber. Ah, no additional lock. Should I run those other rooms? None of them are leveled up. I feel like the chances of me getting a lock in like one of those smithies or something is probably very low. I'm just gonna teleport out now. Okay. We close the temple. We lose those 2 rooms. Now we go armory, and we need a smithy. We need a smithy. Unlucky. So we go lock, lock. Hope we get 2 locks in this next run. What's the DPS on? Oh, it's buffed. That's a lock. Early lock. Come on, just one more lock. Man, we only got one lock this time. That's painful. Yeah, we can probably do some temple runs tonight. Let me finish this round of temple runs that I'm doing. And I'm doing some build tweaks as well. And then we can do some temple runs on my oracle. Oof, only one lock. Oh, that's painful. Okay, cool. So ultimately, I need to lock both of these rooms. But I had to prioritize one. I want to save this golem works. My Oracle Temple, it gives a ton of XP. My Oracle's Temple is like the fully min-maxed Fub Gun Temple with the Atziri farm tech. So it's like 76 rooms or something. Yeah, if you want to join, we can do a bigger group. I can do like give you guys like 15 dibs each or something off the run. You also get like a ton of gold, and you can farm whatever else. You can pick up whatever else you want, like chaos orbs and all that stuff. Yeah, if you guys are interested in doing a temple run with my oracle for like XP and stuff, I just need a little bit of time. I'm gonna finish doing this temple run. I'll do one more after it on this character. I want to shop a little bit for an amulet. because that's one upgrade that I can make for this character. And then I can hop on my Oracle and we can do that. Yeah, getting from 99 to 100 is a lot of XP that you need. But yeah, a fully maxed temple gives a ton of XP. That's how I've been able to get 2 level 100 characters this league. It's a reroll medallion, that's not what I need. I need at least 1 lock right now to not completely lose my progress. 3 would be nice. 3 or 4. Or shit, as many as I can get. 5. Yeah, Trials of Sekimas are a good profit strategy. I was actually running some Sekimas yesterday. I was running them for Against the Darkness and hoping for something good there. But all the ATDs I got, I reforged, hoping for something better. Because I got a bunch of really crappy ones and I kept losing, so just ended up getting kind of bored with it and decided to go back to building my temple. I just find temple farming fun, whereas Sekimas to me and like Trials of Chaos I don't find as fun, even though they're actually more profitable. Barring like mirror drops and stuff in the temple. I'm not super concerned about currency myself anymore. Like most of my characters are pretty min-maxed, but I invested a lot. I had like 2 mirrors worth of currency, and then I spent it all on like testing new builds and stuff. And now I ended up with like, at one point I was down to like, from like 12,000 divs down to like 200 or something. And I'm just like crawling my way back up. You enjoy breaching? Like running Zesht, or like doing breaches in maps? Because I feel like running Zesht is actually very profitable. I did a lot of testing on Zesht just for like bossing footage for my build guide videos, and I ended up making a lot of currency just like running tests on Zesht kills. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's really unfortunate to have your temple blow up. Sorry to hear that happened. Lock, like bad luck with locks it can be devastating. And it's so RNG. Like I've had temple runs where like, you know, I'm like, oh, I have like 4 open medallion slots. I pick up 4 locks, and then I like keep dropping even more above and beyond that. I'm like, I don't even have space for all of these. And then I'll go like 4 temple runs in a row with no lock drops. It's really, really strange. Breach maps. How are you going broke doing breach maps? Are you spending a lot of currency buying the tablets, or? Gotcha. Can I get one more lock? At least, please. I'm having bad luck with locks right now. I'm just gonna run the rest of the temple in hopes I get super lucky and get another lock. Yeah, I agree. Rolling your own tablets is more affordable. Oh, that was a Golem Works medallion. Yeah, generally think Ritual and Abyss are better currency making strategies in maps, but I don't know. They're not for everybody either. You also need a pretty strong character for the Abyss one. Two level up medallions, huh? Okay. I call it here. So this lock goes here. We close the temple. And we get this. And this. I'm going to save these rerolls because I need to get really lucky with locks in my next run. Because, well, right now I need 2 locks. But for the next step, once I place the smithy between these two, I'm going to need 3 locks because I need to lock this room, and this room. So I need 3 locks at once. That's going to be kind of tough. Because right now I need like 5 locks total. Anyways, I'll go ahead and level up some stuff. Level up that guy. Level up that guy. So now all my garrisons are level 3. Alright, wish me luck. If I don't get at least 2 locks this run, I'm gonna lose progress, which sucks. Yes, one lock. Okay, we need just one more to not completely lose progress. And realistically, as many as we can get here. Like 3 more would be ideal. Come on, please give me a lock. That's not a lock. Come on now. No locks, huh? Come on, I need one more lock. Just one. It's gonna be painful if I don't get at least one lock. Yes, we got it. Not out of the woods yet, but at least my temple can live to see another turn. what, the RNG of building the temple and the prospect of losing your progress. Yeah. Honestly, I've found it to be like my favorite mechanic that they've introduced into the game so far, but it can be infuriating at times for sure. I honestly find the content to be really fun though. Like actually running the temple, how juicy it gets, and then just seeing all the loot drop makes it really fun to me. Generator. Okay. I guess that's it. So we got 2 locks. We can lock that golem and that one. And then on the next temple run, we'll probably need 3 locks, which seems pretty unlikely, but we'll see what we can do. All right. Time to go shopping. Honestly, one of my favorite parts of the game. Oops. Min-maxing characters. Okay. My focus is pretty good. I feel like a focus improvement at this point is going to be probably too expensive, but honestly, so is an amulet. So what do I need? I want a gold amulet. What is the mana on this one? Yeah, 180 mana. Oh, I've got critical damage bonus on my amulet. That's crazy. 2,000 divines. And the next one is sanctified for 3,500. This one's got a lock on it. %36 increased spell damage is kind of nice. I don't think I'm going to buy this though. It's honestly not that much better than my current one. Lower cast speed. And significantly lower because it's got... They use caster catalysts on it. What if I went solar amulet with rarity? Oh, this is nice. Only tier 3 mana though. Oh, this is sanctified, never mind. It's crazy that an amulet upgrade for me is like 4,000 plus divines. Okay, what about a focus upgrade? Do 150. See if we get any hits. It's like 5 exalt. None. Am I missing something? This is so weird. I can't get any that exists. Oops. Look at uncorrupted ones. And if I could find one that has a suffix desecration, like if the lightning res on this one were desecrated, I could buy it, change the lightning res desecration to crit bonus, even though it'd probably be really expensive to do that. But what I'm looking for on the market doesn't even exist. Oh, we're already into 2,000 divines. Crit chance, cast speed. Rough. Okay, no gear upgrades for me unless I decide to craft it myself, which I really don't want to do. Not right now anyways. All right, are you guys still interested in doing a like temple leeching off of my oracle's temple? If so, you guys can add me, and we can go ahead and run it. Okay. There's my in-game name in the top left corner if you want to send me a message me or send me a friend request or something. I wonder if there's anything else good I could put in Purity of Fire. Could put something like reduced ignite duration or something. Yeah, just go ahead and port to me. There we go. I'm not sure if the other guy is joining. I think you can just whisper me. You can just whisper, like, my in-game name is in the top left corner on the screen right now. Vodnarg, CoC boy. Yeah, just whisper me and I'll invite you. Yeah, I'm gonna do a group temple run, so if anybody wants to join, just whisper me in game. There's my name, the top left there. And we're gonna do a Giga temple run. So if you want to leech, and then for every person that joins, I'm thinking like 15 divs per person. So, and then you're free to loot anything under a div. So, perfect exalts. Yeah, perfect exalts, chaos, stuff like that. You're free to loot. Social menu. Sure. What is your name? Are you Zementa? Hello. Okay. Yeah, that works. I think party members can invite to the party. Okay. If anybody else wants to join, I mean, yeah, you're free to try. We can revive you if you die. Anybody else want to join in? Last call. Here's the temple we're running if you guys can see my screen on the stream. And yes, I am low on locks. Okay. If that's everybody, we'll go ahead and get started. So yeah, if you're just here for XP, I would say hang back one room. Just stay one room behind me. If you want to go in the room with me and try out your build or whatever you want to do, you know, just follow along. I'm going to try to be going fast. And then I would say don't pick up loot. I will distribute loot at the end. So I'm going to try to pick up all the divines and everything. And then I'll split up the loot at the end. Yeah, it's a lot of rooms. And then we are going to run the architect. So we're going to clear everything else. So we're going to run this outer chain first. Let me use my mouse to point it out. So we're going to run this outer chain first. It goes around this way. Ends with this corruption chamber. Once we get to this room, we are going to make sure when we first enter the temple, you grab the checkpoint at the beginning, because we're going to checkpoint back to the beginning. Then we're going to run the second chain, which ends here. And then once we finish this room, we're going to backtrack a little bit, kill the arbiter, or the architect, I mean. And then I'm going to place the royal access chamber so that on the next run, we can fight at Ziri. And I thought somebody else said they were going to join too, but I haven't, nobody's messaged me or anything, so. Let me double check. Unless this person was joining, Zamenta. Let me message him. Give it 1 second. If he doesn't respond in like 15 seconds, we'll go ahead and start without him. All right. Let's do it. So I'm going to go ahead and start her up. So make sure you grab this checkpoint. Whoa. Is everybody in? Make sure you guys grab this checkpoint. Okay, everybody's here. And we'll go ahead and get started. I would say if you see me leave any divines behind, like in previous rooms, go ahead and grab them. Because I don't want to backtrack. It doesn't let me pick up everything. I think the game tries to divide up the loot as we're going. So I'll try to grab everything I can, and then we'll split it up at the end. And then we can split up, like if any really big drops happen, mirrors, locks, we can split the profits on those as well. I'll probably take a bigger cut than I split out on those though. Maybe we'll do like if a mirror drops, I'll do like 1,000 divines per person and then I'll take the rest. If that sounds fair to you guys. Surprisingly, haven't seen a mirror drop in this temple yet on this character. I had a mirror drop on my other character though. Hey, I got a lock. Lock medallion, that is. It's crazy how much health mobs have when there's this many people in the group. I honestly would not be surprised if my computer crashed doing this. Hey, I got a lock. My temple lives to fight another day. Yeah, my filter is I took the strictest filter that that filter blade had, and I made it like 10 times more strict by making it so that like I basically don't see any gear drops aside from like certain uniques, and then like I don't show chaos orbs and exalts and stuff like that. I wish I took gold out of the filter. I feel like taking gold out of the filter would have been good too. But yeah, the amount of loot that you get in Temple is absolutely insane. I think my stream is lagging too. Hopefully it's not too bad for you guys. I think there might have been a divine in a previous room that I missed. Okay, we're getting pretty close to the end of the first chain. Oops. Okay, that is the end of the first chain. So now go ahead and port back to the beginning. Let me drop some crap that I don't want. Okay. Once everybody's back to the beginning, we'll go ahead and jump into the second chain. So it looks like everybody's back. So now we're going this way. I'm out of space for divines. Oof. Oh, my game might be crashing. Okay, I'm back. Thanks for picking up the load while my game was paused. Alright, that's it. So now we'll go back, fight the architect. And then that's the temple run. Now I will place the royal access chamber right in that spot there. Okay. I definitely picked up a lot. Picking up maps right now because my map stash was a little low. So how many did I pick up? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 172 divines. So I'll drop. So I'm assuming and somebody else is going to join for the next one. If you guys want to do another round, we can do another one. And we're going to do an Etziri run on the next one. Okay. We have one more person going to join. Man, I wish I had a more strict loot filter. Take wisdom scrolls out of my stash too. I don't even need them. Appreciate the generosity of everybody. Let's see if we can get something bigger this time. Hinakora's Lock, Mirror. That would be nice. Okay, this guy joining is a rarity bot. Okay, looks like he's at 490%. Okay, we got a full party with a rarity bot. I think my computer might explode, so just just so you guys know, if I just drop off suddenly, it's because my computer couldn't handle it. I don't I don't think there's a benefit. Um, so okay, I think we can run it this way. I think this is fine. Can you talk in party chat just so everybody else sees it? But our current rarity bot said he'd prefer DPS. He just wanted to help the group. So it doesn't matter to me who runs rarity. My character only has like 100% rarity. So a rarity bot would boost the loot for everybody. But up to you guys who gets to run it. Rock, paper, scissors. Or I can flip a coin or something. Or you guys can take turns. Doesn't matter to me. Yeah, I'm sure you probably do need a more strict filter. Okay. You guys just message me and I'll invite. I think if I accept your party invite, let me there we go. Well, let's wait until he gets here. He says he's in, but doesn't show me that he's like entered our area yet. Okay, there we go. All right, everybody ready? This time the only difference, we're going to run the temple the same as we did last time. Run the outer chain first, the extra long chain that ends in a corruption chamber here. We'll port back to the beginning, run the second chain, and then instead of fighting the architect that time, we're going to go into Atziri's royal access chamber and then go fight Atziri. And if we get any big Atziri drops, we can split the loot on that too. So let's do it. Oh, I haven't even closed the temple off the last one. Luckily we got a generator. Lock. I'm barely sustaining locks here. So hopefully we find some more this time. Okay. I would say everybody just grab loot this time. We'll split it up at the end. There's probably not going to be enough inventory space for one person to hold everything. Something still alive in here? This is crazy. The divine over there I can't grab. It's like off screen. My frame rate feels like 0.3. My frame rate's dropping below 10. somebody died. Something alive in here? It's always the one mob hiding in the corner. Uh-oh. I think I've only gotten one lock medallion so far. Not good. There's a lock. One. This is straight eye cancer. Yeah, I believe your game froze. Like, I'm surprised my computer hasn't crashed yet, to be honest. Especially with me streaming on top of running this. This is literal eye cancer. Yeah, 1 to 0 frames per room. Mine is dropping to like 8 or 9. I have a pretty decent computer, but this is still pushing it to the absolute limit. Oh, you're on PS5. Yeah, I think this game is not optimized for PS5. I think this is probably the biggest issue with the temple is that it's just they allowed the quantity of drops scaling to be too high with effectiveness scaling. Because the amount of loot that's dropping right now, if you had no loot filter on at all, is like thousands of items. Like per room, it's probably like hundreds, if not like over 1,000 items being dropped. These temple mobs got some deep pockets. Nice to know my character can handle this level of carry, though. Oh, it says you're now online. You just DC'd. Hopefully you're not too far behind. After we complete this room, let's wait a minute for everybody to catch up. So everybody hang out in this this room here. Oh, he went on to the next one. Okay, I think. Okay. Let's give it a second for everybody to get into this room. Okay. Now we can go on. Well, I almost died. Anybody see a mirror or a lock drop yet? Hinakora's lock? I don't think any have dropped yet. I feel like if it's gonna happen, it's most likely to happen in here. Ulnatol's only drops from Zesht. So everybody go ahead and port back to... Ah. Is that everybody? Yeah, that's everybody. So we can go ahead and go in. Yeah, unfortunately you won't see an Ulnatol's drop in here, but if you hang around for a little bit, you'll probably have enough divines to buy one. What are they, like 300 divines? Yeah. Yeah, I would not recommend showing all the loot. For me, it's left thumbstick in. Yeah, I play controller also, but I'm playing on a PC, but with controller. And for me, it's if I press the left thumbstick in, it'll show all the loot. And yeah, I don't even want to try. I don't even want to try like looking at my inventory right now. I think that I probably might not make it back from that. Too much loot. I can't even pick up divines anymore. I'm gonna go into my inventory. Let's see if I make it out. Okay. We're good. We're good. Okay. Okay, that's all of the regular rooms in the temple. So we can backtrack a little bit and go into the Royal Access Chamber. And I just realized I forgot to grab the checkpoint at Ziri's chamber, so we might have to do a little hiking to get over there. What's the nearest checkpoint? I think it's the one in the bottom right room. Unless any of you got the checkpoint at Ziri. Doesn't really matter if we all go though. For the at Ziri fight, you guys can just hang out if you want. I can just take her out real quick, and then if we get a sacrificial regalia drop, the unique one, I just sell them unidentified. Last I checked, I think there were like 500 divines. It might have come down. And then we can split up that amount too. All right. I got just enough room for the medallion. All right, what do we got? Hey, we got one. Let me price check it. Yeah, 540 divs. So there are 6 of us, right? So what's 540 divided by 6? It's 90. So 90, everybody gets a bonus 90 divs. I should have that in my inventory. I don't know, what's the best way to divvy this up? Yeah, 540 divs. Do it by 5. You don't want your 90 div cut. Okay. We can all teleport out. You sure? All right. I don't know how best to do this. How many divines did everybody loot? I've got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, and 10. So oh, you couldn't move. Bummer. Okay, well, here's some divines for you. I'm going to drop all the ones that I looted. And then there's another 540 coming from the sale. I don't know. Anybody got any ideas on how to split this up best? So I feel like the fairest way to do this would be to total up the total number of divines that everybody got plus 540 and split that evenly 6 ways. But it sounds like the guy whose name is I Need Money doesn't actually need any money. So yeah, I don't know how we want to do this. Okay. Yeah. I guess we need to know how many divines everybody got. So it looks like Sheer didn't pick up any because he was lagging. Shuriken picked up 100. Plant Daddy Z picked up 109. I picked up 110. So I guess you guys can just, those of you that picked up divines, just keep what you got. And then I guess I will take back 100 and then drop 400. So overall, I need to drop like 300 extra. Does that sound right? $300 on top of what's out on the ground right now. And then I will sell the sacrificial regalia. And that should work out to about 200 divines each person, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know if everybody's in stream. You can't pick up anything that's on the ground? That's weird. I guess we can trade them to you. It lets me pick them up. So should I pick them up and then distribute? This is complicated. GGG should implement a like loot dispersion mechanic for group play. Okay. Oh, okay. Then I'll pick everything up. Let me make some room in my inventory real quick. Sorry about the background noise for those of you watching the stream. Okay. So right now in my inventory I have 20, 40, 60, 80, 99 divines. So we'll say 99 plus 540. We'll just say 100 plus 540. Uh, 630. And then we'll divide that 5 ways. Are you wondering why I'm using a scepter instead of a focus? It's because I'm running a bunch of spirit gems. Okay, who looted divines but didn't drop any? Trying to get an idea for what the total was and how much everybody walks away from here. But yeah, if you're curious, I'm running Archmage, Elemental Conflux, cast on crit, cast on elemental ailment, and blink. My build has like almost 400 spirit. Sheer, you said you didn't pick any up, right? So it looks like I picked up 110. Let me go back up. I picked up 110. Plant Daddy picked up 109. Shuriken picked up 100. And then I Need Money picked up. I know you dropped yours, but I'm trying to figure out. I'm just trying to get a total of like how many divs even dropped. I want to say it's like 400 or 300. %99 of XP. What level are you? Yeah, I'm Oracle. You dropped 70. Okay, so 110. Let me do some math. So I dropped 110, somebody dropped 109, somebody dropped 100, and somebody dropped 70. So I think there were 389 divines that dropped, plus 540 is 929 total divines from that run. Did I do that right? Yeah, plus 70. So 389 divines. Shuriken and Sheer both didn't have any. But I thought he just said he picked up. Oh, I Need Money dropped 70. Shuriken said he picked up 100. So I'm looking back at the chat. Plant Daddy Z dropped 109. I dropped 110. Or I picked up. So picked up 110, 109, 100, and 70 is 389. Where's my calculator? It's 929. Okay. I'm going to pick up. Okay. So it's 185 divs per person. So I'm going to go down the list. And so Can you guys pick these up? Or do we have to like trade? This is such a shit show. I think this is kind of a... There's no real good way to do this, I feel like. There we go. Okay, those should all go to Plant Daddy. Wow, that's too many. Now that's 200. There was 200, so I think you picked up 180 or... Okay. So now the next person on the list... Absolutely. Thanks for joining. Okay. And then Shuriken. Oh, you grabbed 50, so 100 then. Okay. So you should have gotten 100. Yeah, thanks for joining, everyone. Thanks for joining my stream as well. I'm going to list that sacrificial regalia for sale. Where did I put it? Right there. 540 divines. That takes too long. You're very welcome. Everybody's a little richer after that run. Yeah, you as well. I'll be back on later. I'm going to stream more later. But I'm probably going to go back to... Honestly, as much fun as that was, I think my computer can't quite handle the big group runs. So I want to build the temple for my my Pathfinder character. So I'm probably going to jump back on that character when I log back in. But yeah, you guys have a good rest of your day, rest of your evening, whatever time it is for you guys. And yeah, I will be back on later if you guys want to check out my stream a little bit more. For now, peace.